Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on my healthy eating channel. Today, we're making a dish inspired by Eastern cuisine with very simple, easily available ingredients. This dish offers a perfect balance between the marinade, the tanginess of yogurt, and the delicious flavor of chicken, making it a truly tasty and satisfying meal. I'll make sure everything is perfectly balanced to bring out the best flavors. First, I'll go over the ingredients and how to prepare the marinade. What I'm gonna do is grab that salt, black pepper, and paprika. Mix them up real good with the lemon juice. All that on the chicken and make sure it's fully coated. And soak up all those flavors for at least 2 hours. Leave it overnight. Trust me, it's gonna be fire. The longer it marinates, the better it's gonna taste, no doubt. Next up, we're frying the chicken. You can use either coconut oil or butter, both are healthy options. Or, if you wanna skip the oil altogether, that's cool too. The key thing here, make sure the pan is super hot. That way, you give the chicken a quick sear to lock in all those juices, keeping it nice and tender on the inside. We want that sizzle to hit as soon as the chicken hits the pan. I am not trying to fully cook the chicken here, just get a nice sear on it. So as soon as it gets some color on one side, go ahead and flip it to the other side. We're just looking for that golden brown outside, not cooking it all the way through yet. Once the chicken gets that nice color on both sides, we're gonna take it off the pan and set it aside in a dish. Keep it on the side for now, we'll get back to it later. To keep all those flavors, I'm gonna add the onion in the same pan. I turned the heat down to medium and I'll keep stirring the onion until it starts to change color. The onion starts to soften and turn translucent. I'll throw in the garlic. After that, I'll add the tomatoes and let everything mix together. And cook until the tomatoes start to soften up and break down. We want those flavors to blend nicely. Once the tomatoes have cooked down and most of their moisture has evaporated, it's time to add the flour. You can toss it in at this stage, or if you prefer, you could have added it with the onions earlier, totally your call. If you like that toasted flour flavor, adding it with the onions works well too. Just remember, the most important thing is to make sure the flour doesn't clump up. Stir it in well so it combines smoothly with everything. I am gonna add 5 grams of salt, 2 grams of paprika, and 1 gram of black pepper. Mix that all together. Then, I'll pour in the tomato juice and stir it until everything is well combined. After that, I'll lower the heat, cover the pan, and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. This will let all those flavors blend together nicely. After 10 minutes, I'll lift the lid, turn the heat back up to medium, and add the chicken pieces back into the sauce. If there are any juices from the dish, make sure to pour those in too because they add a ton of flavor to the chicken. I'll check that the chicken is submerged in the sauce. Then, I'll wait until it starts to simmer a bit. Remember, I don't want the heat to high or even at medium. I'm looking for a low heat so the chicken can cook slowly and perfectly. After about 30 minutes, I'm gonna check if the chicken is cooked through. Once it is, I'll take it out and put it back in the dish. Before I add the yogurt, I'll give it a good stir. I'll add the yogurt cream fresh or whatever yogurt you have on hand works great. I'll mix that in, then add 2 grams of salt and 1 gram of black pepper. If you're into it, this is the time to throw in some cilantro or basil for extra flavor, but I'm keeping it simple and won't add anything else. I'll add the chicken back into the pot, making sure it's well submerged in the sauce. Then, I'll keep it on that low heat for another 30 minutes. This will let all those flavors soak into the chicken. After 30 minutes on that low heat, our dish is ready. Now, It's time to get it all set for serving. Let's plate it up and enjoy this delicious meal. Here's the final look of the dish after plating it up and serving it with rice. I used 100 grams of rice because that's the standard serving size for an adult. The dish consists of 3 chicken thighs, so I calculated it for 3 people, with each person getting 1 chicken thigh, basically 2 pieces each. Based on that, we can divide the calories accordingly. The total calories for the dish came out to around 1,500 calories, which means each person gets about 500 calories from the chicken dish. Add in 300 calories from the rice and 100 calories from a side salad, bringing the total for the meal to around 900 calories per person. This meal is super healthy because it's packed with protein from the chicken, which also gives you important vitamins like vitamin B6 and B12, both essential for brain and nerve health. The yogurt adds vitamin D and minerals like potassium, magnesium, plus calcium. And let's not forget the healthy fats, making this dish well-rounded and nutritious. If you want to learn more about the nutritional value of this dish, just drop a comment below. And today's dish is not only healthy, but it's also super delicious. Try it out, trust me, you won't regret it. Enjoy your meal, and bon appetit! If you liked the content, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our tasty and healthy recipes.